Now in this video, I want to talk with you about mentorship because I have a very simple promise for you. I want to be your mentor and I'm going to be your mentor for life. So if you have any questions at any given time, you can send me messages, you can text me, you can even call me and ask me all of these things. And I'll be answering you in detail and will give you all the advice that I can give you. Now, in the last couple of years, I learned a lot about becoming productive, about biohacking, about brain foods, and all of these things. And in the end, those things, these information helped me to become successful, to build big businesses, to go out into the world and achieve things, to travel, and also learn something while I'm traveling. Now, I want you to do all of these things as well. There is nothing better than being productive, to get things done, to get over the line with things, and then in the end, really just simply achieve something that you want to achieve. That's why my mentorship is going to help you. So again, my promise to you is I will be your mentor. I will be your personal mentor. You can ask me anything at any given time. So because I'm an expert on productivity, you can ask me anything about productivity, but also I'm an expert in the fields of business development. So if you have any question, for example, you have a business right now and there's some struggle coming up and you think, I just need some advice, then give me a message and I will answer all the questions that you might have, because I went through bad times, I went through good times, I had my ups and downs in my personal life, in my business life, and I just simply learned a lot from these points in my life. So I want to give you all the advice that perhaps you don't want to hear, because it is the truth, it is the honest truth that I'm going to tell you about businesses and how to scale your business. In every video here, I will not lie to you, I will give you everything that you need to know, but sometimes that fact, these information, will perhaps not make you happy. I will show you how to become successful with your business, and I'm also going to show you how to develop your own brain, your productivity levels, and just simply yourself. Now, the second one is venture capital and startup pitching. I know a lot about venture capital because I didn't just pitch in front of venture capitalists, but also I invest in companies. So at the age of 19, I opened up basically my venture capital firm kind of, and now I'm investing in other companies. So if you need help with venture capital or startup pitching, I can give you the advice. I gave speeches all over the world, I gave pitches all over the world, and that's why I can really help you with startup pitching and with venture capital. Now, of course, the problem about venture capital is this. Most people know something, but many people don't know anything, but only very few people know everything. So in my mind, I think that venture capital is one of the most complicated, but also one of the most easy topics in the world. It is complicated because so many people think they know something, but in the end, they have no idea what they are talking about. So it is difficult to find the people who actually know that stuff, the stuff that is very important, but then the stuff that they know is often very apparent, but most people just simply don't get the obvious things. So in the end, you'll really see what venture capital is all about, what startup pitching is all about, how to become successful, and just simply how to get better deals when it's about applying for venture capital. Now, the third one is memory building and mental health. I care a lot about my own memory, I care a lot about my mental health, and for everyone who knows me personally, or perhaps has watched one of my other courses, I'm extremely good at building my own body, I'm extremely good at building memory, and that is what I want to help you with as well. So in this course, we're going to talk quite a lot about mental health. We're also going to talk about memory building, how to become good at that, how to really train your brain into getting things done more quickly, how to remember things more quickly, for example, phone numbers or something like grocery list, so that you perhaps never have to write a note card again. For example, when I'm creating these courses right here, I think I'm quite fluent in my talking. So I don't take any notes, no notes at all. I just simply learned how to improvise very quickly and also think very quickly. And that is what I want to teach you here in this course as well. Thinking quickly is one of the greatest assets if you want to become successful and if you want to become productive. Now, it is also a great skill to have an amazing memory. And for example, in China, I had to remember 5,000 Chinese characters. And that was difficult. It was absolutely difficult. And I had to build some memory building strategies in order to be able to remember all of these words. Now, I want to help you with that as well. I want you to build your memory. I want you to have a great short, middle, and long-term memory. And also, I want to help you increase your cardiovascular health. And in order to do that, I will give you advice. And for everyone who knows a little bit about cardiovascular and mental health, these people who know about that will understand that if you are quite fit, and if you have a proper cardiovascular health, you will also most likely have a great mental health. And then number 4, publishing and e-publishing. I wrote books, I published them over, for example, a publishing house, but also I've published them online. And I want to show you how to become successful at both, how to get in contact with publishers, and just simply how to make your book successful. Now also, in this course, we're going to talk about basically how to become successful, in the sense that I will show you the tools that are important in order to become productive, and thus it will be very likely that you will actually become successful in the field that you're in. But if you have any questions at any time, you can text me via Udemy, the Q&A section. That is basically here in this course. There you can write down the question and I'll be answering you in the next 6 to 12 hours. In detail, we'll give you all the advice that you want to hear, also all the advice that you don't want to hear, because it is the truth sometimes. And I will just answer all of these questions that you have in detail, and will put my heart and my effort in every single answer. Now, the second one is Udemy messaging. I will answer all the questions that you have when you send them to me via Udemy here via the messaging tool. I'm very open for any kind of question that you have. I'm very open for any kind of message that you want to send me, whether it's about my companies, whether it's about me becoming productive, whether it's me and my story. You can send me any question you want. Perhaps if you have a question that doesn't belong into the Udemy Q&A section, send me a Udemy message, and then I'll be answering you again in the next 6 to 12 hours. And also what you can do is just simply text me over social media. The social media profiles are linked in my personal public profile. You can click on there and then you will find my social media profiles. Now again, I can't wait to hear your questions. I'm very happy about any question that you send me. I will answer all of them in detail. And also I would like you to just do one thing. I would really appreciate it if you could go back into the dashboard of this course, click on the stars, and give this course a good review. It helps me, it helps the students, it helps my company, and I'm just so thankful.